Let's give all of our amazing graduates a hand. Come on, give God a hand, praise the Lord. You know, God is good. And God notices and He sees people in our community making a difference. Yes. And so I got on the phone and I called some of my amazing sisters and sorors and young people, young men that like my sons, and I asked them to come to be a part of this celebration, to celebrate all of you, Cameron, Delana, Aaron, all of you. Just to show you and to let you know how special you are. And so you have people that God has placed in many places around this country that are here today to celebrate you. And so I'm going to ask my sorors, before we call your names, to come forward through your scripture. And then we have an honorable member of our England Unified School District Board of Education. She's the president of our Board of Education. And she is also here to present awards to you. And let me tell you, she was actually someplace else, and she said, I'm going to cut my trip short just to come here for Academy Cathedral. So can we put our hands together for the honorable members, Evans, my soror, and sister, and friend. I'm going to ask my sorors to come up there. We already have the order. Dr. Rochelle Gilliam.
Well, praise the Lord, saints. In honor of your beautiful pastor and everyone here, I want to say congratulations to each and every one of the graduates, whether you're 2 years old or 24. Congratulations. We have things that you need to do. I'm here to speak about service to God. The first scripture I'm going to mention is, for even the Son of Man came, not to be ministered unto, but to minister, and to give his life a ransom for many. We're here to minister, each and every one of you. We are disciples, each and every one of you. And I charge each and every one of you graduates to take a stand. Let the Lord use any gifts that you have. And the next scripture I'm going to come from is 1 Corinthians 12. And it says, and God hath set some in the church. First apostles, secondarily prophets, thirdly teachers, after that miracles, then gifts of healing, gifts of health, governments, diversities, and of tongues. You each have a gift. You know what that gift is. I'd like you to stand on your gift, walk in your gift, and be that gift, and give it back to the community and into your church. I'm looking forward to seeing and hearing about all the good things that you wonderful graduates have done and are doing, and I bless you in Jesus' name.
I'm going to ask Mother Soror to come forward, but before she comes forward, I'm going to ask all of the members on the dais to introduce yourselves and let people know who you are and how God has blessed you.
My name is Bex Kimani. I'm a graduate of Ohio University. I graduated with a dual master's degree in international affairs. I'm proud of the graduates. I congratulate you, and I encourage you to continue working hard, not just in your personal life, but also in serving God, because there is nothing greater than serving God. It is the greatest purpose you can ever do.
Hello everyone, my name is my name is Gamo. I'm from Inglewood, California. Born and raised. I went to City Honors, so whoever went to City Honors, congrats to you. Yes, congrats to all the City Honors. Congratulations to all the graduates. I attended Loyola Marymount University. I graduated. Once you learn to not make anything bigger than God, then you don't lose control because God has control at the end of the day. So keep your head up and follow your dreams and get back. Get back.
My name is David Griffith. I attended Loyola Marymount University. I graduated in 2015. I recently graduated from UCLA School of Law. I'm also a member of Capital Cyber Training Incorporated. And just want to talk to the graduates, say congratulations. Continue to give back and reflect on how you got here and people who helped you get to this place.
All right.
Allow God to use you to bless others.
Yes.
Good morning, family.
Good morning.
My name is William Rochester, principal of Sci-Tech High School in Los Angeles. I'm a graduate of the University of mathematics and educational administration. I'm also here representing Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Scholarship is one of our partner principles, and scholarship is something that is very essential to the well-being and the development of people. So I just want to say that on behalf of the brothers of Omega Psi Phi, that we love you, congratulations, continue to be beacons of light in our community, always give back, and always keep God first.
Hello, my name is Sean Dennis Watson. I graduated from Atlanta Christian College. I have a degree in human services and in counseling. Graduates, step into the light. God's got you. Remember to always keep Him first. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Keep that and go forward.
Amen.
Good morning, church. I'm Margaret Evans, the president of the Inglewood Unified School District Board of Education. I am a dual master's program. I have a master's in business education and a master's in educational administration from Cal State, LA. I'm a Grits girl. That's a girl raised in the South. And I've been in church all my life, and education Sunday, I thought, okay, I'll be at church again on Sunday with Academy Cathedral. I congratulate all of you. You have a bright future ahead of you.
Yes.
Aaron, I need to know if you have a master's. I'm just really proud of you. So, I'm proud of all of you that I don't know him. But thank you very much for even asking me to be a part of this. I'm really excited about handing out my little certificates as the president of the board for the last day. My tenure ends tomorrow. Somebody else will be the president, so they can come and do this next year. But thank you very much.
Scripture, I'll give my resume real quick like everyone. So I am a proud graduate of San Diego State University, where I received my bachelor's degree. And I also have 2 master's degrees in multicultural education and educational administration from Cal State Dominguez Hills. And my doctorate degree is in urban studies, educational urban studies K-12 from Azusa Pacific University. And that's my husband. So on today, I am here to talk to the graduates real briefly, from the concept of community and the purpose of community building from the aspect of it being a calling and part of who you are as a Christian. So I read to you Philippians 2:3-4, which reads, "Let nothing be done through selfish ambition or conceit, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem others better than himself. Let each of you look out not only for his own interests, but also for the interests of others." I give you Matthew 2:3-4. Now, this is from the New King James Version, which says, "For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, I am there in the midst of them." Galatians 6:10 tells us, "So then as we have opportunity, let us do good to everyone, and especially to those who are of the household of faith." And lastly, I bring you James 2:14-17, which reads, "What good is it, my brothers, if someone says he has faith but does not have works? Can that faith save him? If a brother or sister is poorly clothed and lacking in daily food, and one of you says to them, 'Go in peace, be warmed and filled,' without giving them the things needed for the body, what good is that? So also faith by itself, if it does not have works, is dead." So I charge you today, graduates, I charge you that you take on this mantle called community service. Many of us, as you see, are representing different sororities and fraternities. I represent Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. You see, many of us are here on this stage. However, understand that community building is a calling on your life by God. That as you step foot into taking the next steps in your life, never shy away from the fact that when you work together as a community, that's not only you being what you are supposed to be as God's right, but it's also who you are supposed to be as African people. We are sociocentric people, meaning that we do everything great when we come together. So if you work to build community, you are understanding that you are walking in God's grace. You are doing what you are supposed to do as an African, and you are building a community that so honestly needs you to be greater than those who came before you. So with that, graduates, walk in faith and do what God has called you to do.
Galatians 12. Therefore, as God showed the people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Amen. And with that, being in a sorority field based on Christian principles, we do serve. We serve every night. Our main focus, of course, is serving the Black community. And what we do, we try to do everything to uplift, to educate, and to inform about what's going on in our community. You as graduates have a job as well. You have a job to get a job, to be able to take care of yourselves, take care of your family, but you have a job to also give back to your community. Being it as a tutor, as a mentor, as an entrepreneur, as a health professional, whatever it is you have, wherever it is your passion lies, we hope that you will bring that to the community and serve. You have a support system here, as you see. Everyone is behind you, everyone is pushing you, everyone is supporting you. And when we see that in our children, we look at you as our next generation, and we look to you as the future. So it's your job to make sure that you do all that you can to make your lives better. Thank you.
For Marty to come up and Pastor Tommy Britt to come up. Let's put our hands together for Pastor Tommy Britt. There's no person in this community who loves our young people more than Pastor Tommy. And she's been diligent for how many years, Pastor Tommy? Many years. You're going to show that PowerPoint presentation, yes, and then we're going to call you and Sister Margaret to present. We'll do the certificates first. We're going to do the certificates first. However you want to do it. Is that what we want to do? Okay. We will be honoring.
These names will not be in order, but as you are called, Pastor Lane, where did Pastor Lane go? Pastor Lane, you probably will need to come to the front so you can come and congratulate all of these children also. But we're just going to call out the names, and we will take turns in calling out the names, but they're not in order. But you can hold your applause until the end. Mr. Brandon Morris.
Yeah. Yeah.
Miss Daily Banks.
Brandon. All right, Brandon.
Tyler Kelly. Miss Kaya Farmer. College student there, Miss Jasmine Horace. Mr. William Jordan. I don't think Imani is here. Miss Helen Raines. Mr. Brown, is he here? He's in Vermont. Okay, Jalen Richardson's not here. Jadon Richardson's not here. Javon Jordan, not here. Okay, Mr. Mr. Cordell Walker. we're going through, hang on a second. Where's Austin? Is Austin up here? He was here. Miss Joel Walker. Miss Journey Walker. Mr. Colin Wallace. Khalid. Okay, we're going to save this one because she is a graduate coming. So, okay, I have Sister Tanya. Where's those other three? That's Mr. Austin. I knew he was here. Miss Tony Mitchell. Miss Kayla Mitchell. And Mr. Brandon Mitchell. I'm missing one. He's coming. Okay, he's coming. I have one for Miss right here. And Miss Ollie. I just gotta find you, Miss Ollie. I don't know where it's at, but I do have one. Okay, come on, let's give these other graduates, these students that were promoted. Turn around and look at Brother Darrell. Turn around. There you go. Hold up your certificate. Very good. Come on. Graduates now. Give them a very big hand. Miss Zanaya Jordan, better known as Butter. Miss Maylela Simpson. Miss Mari Malaya, I'm sorry. Miss Mari Mallory Wallace. Miss Naoka Kelly. Miss Kamari Coates. And Miss Michaela Coates. And Miss Sarah Raines. Okay, both of you guys can stand here with all the graduates ready to me. Okay, this will be the end of the graduates in the kindergarten through. We had others, but they're not here, so we're not going to waste time and call their names. But we found out a long time ago these children cannot drive. So if the parents are not here, we cannot expect them to be here. Okay, Pastor Carol, come on, let's give Pastor Carol a record.
Thank you, Pastor Mike. Let's give Pastor Connie a round of applause. Come on, let's show some love. She stays up in the middle of the night to make this very special and make this happen for all of you. So I'm standing here with my wonderful sister and soror, and we're going to call your names. And before we call your names, I'm going to allow my soror to call your names to sit next door and give you the classmates.
This is our certificate of recognition presented to Aaron Clinton James Brown. Whereas Aaron Clinton James Brown has been a dedicated member of Catholic Cathedral Church of Inglewood, California since 1966 under the spiritual leadership of the late Pastor Joel L. Park and current Pastor Elaine Britt, And whereas Aaron Clinton Brown currently serves as a dedicated member, mentor, leader, tutor, and youth leader of the Academy Cathedral's Chosen Generation Youth Ministry. And whereas Aaron Clinton James Brown is a product of the Inglewood Unified School District, graduated with honors from City Honors College High School. And whereas Aaron Clinton James Brown graduated from Tuske University with honors and a Master of Science degree in Occupational Therapy in May of 2019. And whereas Aaron Clinton James Brown became a member of Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity, founded January 5th, 1911. Lighthouse established April 17, 1948 at Tuske University, and who was known as Socrates, the king, that's my house, okay, Socrates, the cane master and stroll master. That's your new name? Okay. Your new title. Okay. Now therefore be it resolved on this 30th day of June 2019 that the Inglewood Unified School District celebrates the achievements of Aaron Clinton James Brown, whom by word and deed has served as an example for all. This is signed by Dr. Thelma Melendez de Santana, Margaret Evans, Board President, and the other board members. Congratulations. Inglewood Unified School District also recognizes Angelita Jordan for their outstanding achievement and dedication at City Honors High School, and attaining a standing excellence as a member of the Academy Cathedral Praise Dancers and the Chosen Generation Youth Ministry Praise Team. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Margaret Mead. I present this to you on June 30th, 2019. Dr. Thelma Melendez, Superintendent, Margaret Evans, President. Inglewood Unified School District certificate of recognition presented to Corey Walker. Amen. Because of their outstanding dedication to Academy Cathedral and attaining a standard of excellence as a member of the Academy Cathedral Praise Dancers and youth leader of the Chosen Generation